Hello students, today we are going to start our new chapter acids, bases and salts. Students, many times we consume the lemon juice, orange juice, unripe mangoes and curd. How these things are in taste? These things are sour in taste. They taste sour because they contain substances known as acids in them. For example, all the fruits that taste sour have acids in them, like grapes, unripe mango, and etc. The word acid comes from the Latin word acidus, which means sour. Acids have a sour taste. And we have two types of acids, organic acids and mineral acids. Organic acids are obtained from the living things like plants and animals, and these are weak in nature. Mineral acids are obtained from minerals. For example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acids, and carbonic acids. The mineral acids are strong, but they can also cause serious skin burns. Our stomach also produces hydrochloric acid, which helps in digestion. I have some naturally occurring acids like citric acid, lactic acid that is present in milk and curd, acetic acid that is present in vinegar, tartaric acid that is present in grapes, unripe mangoes, amino acid that are found in proteins, malic acid that is found in apple, carbonic acid that is found in carbonated drinks, and citric acid is found in citrus fruits like orange, lemons. So this is all about acids. Now if we touch the baking soda that is mostly present in our homes and rub it between our fingers, we feel it soapy. So the substance such as baking soda that are bitter in taste and feel soapy to touch are known as bases. Base has chemically opposite properties as compared to an acid. So base can neutralize an acid's acidity. Metal oxides, hydroxides, carbonates and bicarbonates are some examples of bases. The bases which are soluble in water are known as the alkalis, and which are not soluble in water are known as non-alkalis. So the alkalis are base. All the alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Some common alkalis are known like sodium hydroxide, that is that is commonly called caustic soda. Potassium hydroxide, it is known as caustic potash. Calcium hydroxide, that is known as slaked lime, and ammonium hydroxide. After that, when an acid reacts with a base, they neutralize each other's chemical properties and a salt and water are formed. For example, when hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide, it produces sodium chloride, that is salt, and water. Salts can be acidic, basic, or neutral depending on their composition. And chemical compounds, these are divided into these three categories like acids, bases, and salts. Now how we can test that which is acid and which is base? It is not safe to taste every substance to find out if it is acidic or basic. Is it bitter or sour in taste? So there are some special substances that have different colors in acidic and basic mediums. They are known as acid-base indicators. They can be used to test if a substance is acidic or basic. Litmus is a natural indicator obtained from lichens. It is the most commonly used acid-base indicator. It has a purple color in distilled water. It turns red in an acidic solution and blue in basic solution, which is the main difference, which will create the main difference between the acidic and basic. So blue and we have two types of litmus paper, blue and red. These are used to test acids and bases. An acid turns blue litmus red and a base will turn red litmus blue. So these two indicators can easily be made at home by using turmeric powder and China rose petals also. Now we have four types of acids, as I earlier discussed, at mineral and organic acids, and other are concentrated and dilute acids. Hydrochloric acid consists of hydrogen chloride gas dissolved in a small quantity of water. It is known as concentrated hydrochloric acid. And if the same hydrogen chloride gas is dissolved in more water, the strength of the resulting acid reduces. The acid is then said to be dilute. Thus, an acid is concentrated or dilute depending on the amount of water present in it. The physical properties of acids, like acids have a sour taste, acid turn blue litmus red, all acidic solution conduct electricity, acids are corrosive in nature, strong acid can destroy paper, cloth or wood. Acids also corrode metals such as iron and aluminium. And therefore acids are not stored in metal containers. Glass containers are used for storing acids. Mineral acids, except carbonic acid, cause burns on the skin and therefore should be handled very carefully. Acids are also soluble in water. For this reason, the dangerous to add water to acid. So when we have to dilute an acid, we always add acid to the water slowly with constant stirring. Now we have to study some reactions with some chemical properties of the acids. First is reaction with metals. All acids contain hydrogen atom or atoms. Dilute acids react with some metals to form salt and hydrogen gas. The metals replace the hydrogen of the acid to form salts. In the first equation, you can see magnesium react with hydrochloric acid and it gives magnesium chloride and hydrogen. One is salt and one is gas. Similarly, there are reactions with carbonates. Dilute acids react with carbonates such as calcium carbonate or sodium carbonate to form the salt and carbon dioxide. Now the results are salt and carbon dioxide gas. In this equation you can see calcium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid and it gives calcium chloride plus water and carbon dioxide. Now when the acids react with bases, what happens? When the acid react with base, it gives us salt plus water plus heat. The reaction of an acid with the base to form a salt and water is known as neutralization reaction. Salt and water are produced in the process with the evaluation of heat. Now there are some uses of acids. First is hydrochloric acid. Mainly we use three acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. The uses of hydrochloric acids are in the oil industry to dissolve the oil bearing rocks, to manufacture the chemicals such as glue, to purify the salts, to remove scales that deposits form inside boilers in the various industries. This is known as the descaling, and to make the aqua regia. The aqua regia consists of three parts of hydrochloric acid and one part of nitric acid. It is used to dissolve noble metal such as gold and platinum. Uses of sulfuric acids are to manufacture the fertilizers such as ammonium sulfate and superphosphate, which we use for the crops. It is also used in automobile batteries, to manufacture the detergents, also used to manufacture the drugs, plastics, paints, etc. And it is also used to manufacture several chemicals such as copper sulfate and Epsom salt, etc. In textile, papers and leather industries, it is also used. It is also used to clean the metals. We have some uses of nitric acid also, that is used to prepare the aqua regia, to extract some metal from their ores and to purify the precious metals such as silver and gold. Now the types of bases. Bases